What's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? You just stumbled upon my channel where I'm going to review my day trades daily. So if you're new to the game, you're struggling to make money, and you got a small account, you found your boy. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Definitely join the family because AKA Will the Wise, AKA Will the Market, and AKA your boy are here. Let's jump into these trades.
All right, what is up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? New segments. We're gonna go over some swing trades. It is Sunday, so this trade I just did Thursday to Friday. MSTR consolidation move to the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you're gonna find value in this, there will be a lot of value, trust me. Please like, comment, subscribe, join the family, and keep checking out my swing trades. Day by day, we get better. Day by day, you learn more. All right, let's get into the trade. So first off, the trade started with, here's the 1 hour chart. I started my position size a little too early, but that's okay. We're going to get into everything in the next slide. But here's just the outcome of the trade. The total position size was 379. By the end of everything, I was at 855, which gave me a profit of 476, which is a percent of 125%. I did go with the options 1 week out. So basically I bought them Thursday. So I had about 7-8 days, including the weekend. Basically I just went out to the next Friday, not going on that Friday. That Friday, the options did print, but you would have gotten probably beat out of the trade up by the end of Thursday, the morning of Friday, and I'll kind of explain why in the next slide of those charts. The swing trade took a total of 2 days, right? So very, very powerful here. 125% for 2 days is insane when you really, really think about it. When you invest your money in a market, they say, hey, 7% a year. I just did 125 in 2 days. So you're going to find a lot of value in this. Just like, comment, subscribe. As you can see here, this is the 1 hour chart. Let me get my, where'd you go? My drawing tool. So as you can see here, this is the 1 hour chart. Look at this nice, beautiful consolidation right here. That is what we call consolidation. And this is, I can't tell you what day, this is maybe 2 weeks ago. I think this was like 8-2. This starting point right here, maybe. So this is basically like 10 to 14 days of day trading. Of trades. So you can see that the price hasn't gone anywhere, and honestly you could have kept buying options at the 130 strike and sold them at the, I believe this is a good level, was like the 138 mark. So you could have kept writing options for the last 2 weeks on this, from 130 to buy at 130, sell at 138, 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 buy at 130, sell at 138. You see how many times it went back and forth in this channel? I wanted to see the breakout of this channel back to the 200 EMA right here, SMA. That's what I wanted to see. So I wanted to see the 20 SMA hold it, which happens. Let's go ahead and remove everything, which happens. I wanted to say right here, because I did take this trade right here. This was the day before, that was a day trade. And then when we got up here, this is where I started my swing trade. It went down and then it boosted back up. So here was the actual 20 EMA retraced back to the 200 SMA, right? So that is the process there, the thought process there. Let's go ahead and dive even deeper into the trade now. All right, so first buy was here. So this is the 5 minute. Let me explain kind of what you're looking at, and let me move my face really quick before I continue explaining anything. Oh, and excuse the attire. I am on the way to the beach. I just wanted to record this before I head out. and enjoy this beautiful, lovely day at the beach, which I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday before the market kicks off tomorrow. All right, so you can see here that I have started my position on 822 at 941, right? Right here, in here. The reason why I started the position here is because I already knew. So here's the 1 hour. Follow my mouse, guys. I'm sorry. Here's the 1 hour. So here's where I already started to think the moving averages were going to get extended and we were going to chop all the way up here. So I kind of thought it was going to happen on Thursday. The move was going to happen, right? That's what I thought. So I jumped in with my starting position. As you can tell, the position itself did not exceed $400, and that is my limit right now, right? Small account challenge. I'm only keeping each position 400 and lower, not going above. That is how you get hurt. That's even already a big size for the little account challenge that I'm doing. Manage your own risk accordingly to how you can play this trade. But these trades actually, so as you can see here, let's go back one more screen. I'm gonna get this all down for you guys. Eventually, the preciseness looks like my head is still not in the way. So when I started the position, my first contract I bought at down here in the bottom right hand corner. You can see that my first contract was 105, my second one was 110, third one was 89, and then my last contract I bought was 75. These contracts got all the way down to $50 at one point in time, and I'll explain where that is. But as you can see now, this goes up. The first time I sold was at basically at $193, and another one at $190, then another one at $230, and another one at $240. Imagine if I would have had everything at $50 and $50 to $240. That would have been beautiful. That was a perfect world. That did not happen. We still capitalized, I believe, on the best move. I could have done one more thing differently, and I'm going to explain that as well, is wait a little bit because the contracts ended up getting up to like $320. So I could have waited a little bit longer to take more profits, and I will explain my perfect strategy next time for that type of exit, right? So let's go ahead and go back here. All right, so excuse me. So as I was saying here, I thought the position was going to kick off on Thursday back to the upside. I was a little too premature because the market on Thursday actually pulled back really aggressively. So a few things got hurt very hard and a few things survived, right? So the reason I also thought that the 1 hour was going to retrace is because we finally got over the 200 SMA on the 30-minute time frame. So this is a shorter time frame than the 1 hour. I want the 30-minute to catch up to the 1 hour, and then the 1 hour goes to the 4 hours, etc., etc. But as you get over the 200 SMA on the 30-minute chart, and these started to cross the 8 EMA or the 8 SMA and the 20 SMA started to go above, I thought we were going to have smooth sailing, kind of how you see right here, where the moving or the 200 is down here, the 8 is going to give you that boost, then you're starting to get that 3-finger spread in the direction we want to go, right? So this is basically what I saw on the 30-minute chart. So I said, okay, here is actually where we could probably take off. So I jumped in here. Here's how it looks on the 5-minute chart. I jumped in here as we held the 200 here. But the market was weak. The market got beat down, and this is basically what happened. The overall market looked uglier than this, which gave me faith to hold this longer. I do my first initial buy in here, 2 contracts. I bought 2 here, basically. And then the third contract came in here, which this was a I didn't even need to buy this one. I could have waited till we got to the 200 SMA, bought here. I could have bought here, right? Those are good buys. And even on the 30-minute, as this was going down, all I had to do was be patient. All right, bam, right here. I'll enter my third contract here instead of here. So this is a 30-minute difference here. You know, you're not always, I think I went to the gym too, so you're not always going to get those perfect entries. Just make sure you're not going in full position size when you're trying to expect the move that you're looking for, and give yourself time for it to play out. Because if I was playing with daily options, this downward draft on Thursday would have destroyed me, caused me to get mental depression, you know, mental fatigue, you know, decision fatigue. And I'm like, you know, now you're stressing, now you pulled your money back out, now you're like, I hate day trading, blah blah blah. You know, you got to give yourself time, when especially if you're playing options, give yourself time. So we get this move back to the 200. I could have been very, very patient, but I already explained why I went in here. The ad definitely could have been very patient because I saw the whole market going down. I could have at least waited to the end of the day to add, but here is now where it gets suspect, right? I was actually ready to sell this position if the market continued the downtrend into the next day. Here's how everything looks on the 15-minute chart. Still got in a little early, this is a little bit of early too. They're good candles to get in on, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, as you can see, I didn't add until the next day because everything was showing we just broke the 200 here. We broke the 200 here, we broke the 200 here, and we broke the 20 SMA here. So I did not average that night. I'm actually now thinking, oh crap, maybe this resistance level here is just too strong. Maybe we go back down to the bottom of the channel, right? So I didn't add there, but in the morning there was MSTR gapped up 2%. So we're back above the 200, back above the 200, back above the 200. Bam, I add because I know I am still trying to play this closed gap, right? I'm trying to fill this gap here. So that's still my play. So I ended up getting the fourth and final contract the morning of Friday just to get all of this move here. Now I exit once I get my first 100% on the contracts. I exit half my position. Why? Because now the play is free. I put in what I put in. I doubled my money. I take half out. Now my initial investment's back in my hands. Now I can let the free money, the house money, go. And I technically have till next week for it to expire. Did I hold till next week? No. I sold literally the next two contracts on literally the next leg up. So here's the first leg, consolidate, boom, second leg. I took it on the second leg. Here's another thing that I want to get into the habit of. Wait till 3:30. If you got a winning trade and you're in a trade that you can see from the beginning of the day, pushes up hard, pulls back like natural, consolidates, and gets ready to push again, don't sell right there. Don't sell when you get to new highs, which a lot of people do. A lot of people, new highs, sell just to see it run in your face. What you want to do on these days, and you'll notice the days where the clear trend is to the upside, the clear trend is to the downside. Wait till that 3:30 mark. Eastern, 2:30 Central, whatever. The last 30 minutes, wait till that 30-minute mark, because that is usually when hedge funds, big money movers will end a position and or start a position. Get in, get out. So this is huge. This is a huge move. Someone pushed that up. And then guess what happened? Like I said, at literally 3:30, it puts in this high and then backs off. At that 3:30 mark, I believe the contracts were at like $360 or something like that. So technically, if I would have waited, to be precise, with this trade at the exit and just set an alarm clock for 2:25, looked at the alarm clock, oh wow, it's at the highest of the day, let's just sell, right? That is basically the exit strategy that I should have utilized. Here's how it looks all on a 30-minute. You get this nice gap up here where I added. It pulls back. The contract, when it hit this low right here, I was nervous. I didn't add because I was already at my position max. I did not add here. I was nervous though. Don't get me wrong. But the contracts there, that was when the contracts were at 50 bucks a piece. So from 50 bucks to literally 6 hours later, 300 bucks. That's a huge profit. These day contracts, you would have had to get in right here on the day contracts, because all of this right here would have eaten your contracts alive. Your contracts probably wouldn't have started moving until you got to this point right here. So very risky gamble. Who knows, it could have just got right here and just failed. That's why you just got to give yourself time. So this is how the trade basically turned out. I did also know that as soon as I got to this bar, I wanted to exit as well. So I did. That's basically exactly what happened. As soon as I hit this bar, I exited. I should have noticed that this is a full power trend. Let's wait till 3:30. 3:30 came in perfectly with the high of the top. A whale hedge fund manager, they definitely did their thing. And as you can see also too, from the 15-minute and the 5-minute, we start getting this prong. We start getting this 3-finger prong coming out of the narrow area. And then now I was just able to ride the 8 SMA all the way through and pop and sell. Here I sold because we are kind of getting extended from everything. So it wasn't a bad sell. Like the trade was executed, 90% there. I could have had a way better trade, but overall, this was the swing trade for the Thursday, Friday. I hope I explained kind of everything to you, my thought process there. If you wanted to learn something else, or if you had any questions about this, please give me below. If you stuck around to the end, God bless you, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.